Not a problem. I enjoy working for you. So anyway, horse, let's go to bed. I'm excited to see whether we get a marriage proposal in the morning. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to propose. I think it's a case that we just have to wait. If it doesn't happen soon, though, I may have to go and just make sure. I'm not messing this up, okay? This is important. Is that prophecy quest? Oh, work sleeves. If I have money, I'll buy them. 220. No, I can't do that, sorry. Oh. Oh! Freya came! Okay, not Freya. The little bird. The little bird of love, though. Okay, and turned into a gem. Received a dawnstone. I'm kind of guessing I give that to Sparrow. I hope I'm right about this. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a bit of a cheese. Traditional sugar blossom proposal item, but I'm going to just save this in my pocket diary. Just in case something terrible happens, but... Let's go to propose to Sparrow, everyone! I like that I can choose, though. If I had 2 suitors at that particular level, then... It's a Saturday, so he'll be working in his bakery. He might be stood on his bench. If not, then I'll just wait for until 11, until the bakery opens, basically. But then I'll know where he'll be. Are you excited, guys? I'm excited. Was this worth 2,000's worth of monies? I think so. It's a shame I didn't really need as many as of those favourite gifts as I thought I needed, but okay. Special Dawnstone. Here we go. Oh, She-Lab, is this what I think it is? I'm not dreaming or anything, am I? Oh, look at that blushy face. I love his blushy face. Yes, yes, of course I'll marry you. I can't imagine a life more perfect than one I get to spend with you. We'll have to plan a ceremony. I'll talk to Barley and Seth, of course. I'm so excited. Forgive me for rambling on. Such an incredible future lies ahead, and there's no one else I would rather spend it with than you. Oh, She-Lab, I've never said this before, but here goes. I love you. Oh, we've got to say I love you too, haven't we? Like, can't say okay. I can't even hold in all this excitement. Let's celebrate with a drink together. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Got engaged to your sweetheart Sparrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Sparrow and I got drunk, guys. I think I might need to go to bed. Oh, this is making me feel weird. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin Online. 200 bits for getting engaged. Oh, okay, okay, I'm feeling a bit better now. I brought some interesting things with me on this trip. The excited look on a customer's face is well worth the long journey. Oh, bless. Sorry, Winston. I wasn't calling for you. I was calling for my horse. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm figuring, like, I probably just need to keep sleeping now until the wedding ceremony happens. Probably be too early, so I was just going to sit on Benjamin's bench for a little while. Oh, that made me dizzy. Like, that was weird. Like, that whole tipsy animation thing. I need to get in my house. Hang on a minute. Did I actually do any of my animal care or, like, water my crops or anything today? Or was I too excited? No, they would have had nothing to eat. I'm glad I checked. I'm just too excited. A wedding to plan. Okay. Tasty milk. 2 eggs. Right, next. Let's check on these plants up here. See if I need to water them. Which I do. I literally did nothing. I just went and got drunk. That was my day. I love the fact that, like, early on when I really needed the energy and the money and stuff, like, I didn't have this necklace. But now I've got this necklace. Where I can water my whole fields without even using any energy. I did feed Winston in the morning. I'll feed him tomorrow anyway. Ciao, Winston. Let's see what happens now, if anything. Right, here comes Paxel, okay.
Hey.
Good morning, Sheila. I came by to bid you a fond farewell as I'm leaving town today. Make sure you keep working hard on this old farm while I'm gone. I want to see a lot of progress when I return to Sugar Blossom. And remember your quest for the feral shades. The more you uncover the mysteries they keep, the better off this village will be. Well, we're nearly there with it. Take care of yourself, Sheila. I'll see you in a few short weeks. I think I'm going to have everything done just in time. Like, literally just in time. We've got... I don't even know if it's like 15 days we've got left. Could be even less than that. Just refill the watering can. I am aware that, like, we're not exactly leaving lots of time for me to get married. It doesn't cost anything. Maybe I better start selling things just in case it does. Maybe I've got to pay the vicar or something. I'm really paranoid now that this wedding won't happen before the end of the year. Okay. Probably need to go get some more seeds, actually, don't I? But maybe we need to go and speak to Seth or something. We'll go and speak to Seth just in case. Just in case that's the thing that needs to happen. And Maya, but I mean, like, Chipmunk is in a great mood today. Might this be the... I don't know, has Chipmunk always been in a great mood or just a really good mood? One tasty milk. No, we don't get 2 milks today. Okay, let's give you some food then. Oh, let's bristly brush you. I forgot that. But never give me 2 milks if I don't bristly brush you. No, I want goods. I want barn fodder. And then we're going to try and see about preparing this wedding. See if we need to speak to anybody about it. I'll try and find the mayor and I'll try and find Seth. I'm a responsible farm owner though. I always make sure that I... Is that the temple? Yes. Pop in here a sec. There's Seth. Right, let's have a chat. You and me. One of the best parts of my role as abbot is performing weddings. Marion and Zachary were the first couple I married many moons ago. I know it's your big day and not mine, but I sure am excited to marry you and Sparrow. What a wonderful privilege. Okay. So he definitely knows that there's a wedding on, so that's good. Let's go chat to the mayor, and then we'll go chat to Sparrow as well. I don't know where the mayor's gonna be. So sometimes he's in Sparrow's place, sometimes he's in his house, sometimes he's in the town hall. Generally one of those places. Right, they're not at home. So I'll pop on down to Sparrow's and see if he's in there, and if not, I'll go check the town hall. Not open yet. Okay. Sit on the bench for an hour, maybe. Okay, let's have a chat to Sparrow, see if he's got anything to say. I can't stop thinking about our wedding. If it's okay with you, I'm going to bake the cake. I have all kinds of ideas. Oh, I feel like you should have a key at this stage. Probably, yeah. That's all very well and all, but how long is it going to take before we actually have the wedding? I just need to make sure, like, I didn't see the mayor in there. I'm gonna go check the town hall. I'm worried there's something I need to do to trigger it, you see. It could just be I need to sleep, but I don't want to sleep too many times. Hello, Mayor Barley. Dimitri helps us keep a fire going all day and all night. It's important for the old folks like Battle and myself to keep warm. Alright then. Okay, I'm gonna try and sleep then. Don't you guys think a winter wedding is so romantic while it's snowing? Ah, lovely. Oh, apparently you can go to bed at 1. It has to be past midday, I guess. Okay. Oh, that was some very cold tea at the end of that tea. Ah, here's Seth. Yes, this is more like it.
Ah.
Good morning, Sheila. I heard the wonderful news about your engagement. Everyone in Sugar Blossom is buzzing with excitement. I'll begin planning the ceremony to hold over at the Maple Shrine. Barley and your new fiancé have decided the first weekend in spring would be a perfect time. Okay, assuming of course that works for you.
Huh?
Oh dear, I should see what I can do. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Oh well, I'm hoping that that'll still be... That's annoying. It feels like everything in this is always a little bit behind. But yeah, I just died a little bit there. So we are doing this wedding. I don't care. I don't care. If I have to sit outside a bench every day. Right, okay. We're going to do the Solstice Theatre and the Dawn Festival. Other than that, we're going to sleep. I'm going to sit on a bench and sleep. Oh, I'll maybe look after my animals. Festival. Oh, phew. Okay. Solstice Theatre. Nearly messed that up. I didn't check the date. Okay, so Petal. Our star is here. Thank you for kindly agreeing to participate in this year's show. I'm just now working with Cole to plan out the musical cues. Feel free to mingle a bit, but then I could very much use your help with preparations. I'm ready to help. Wonderful. Before we begin practicing for the big performance, we need to cast the other 2 roles in the story. Would you mind taking on that task, Sheila? First, we need a young lady to play the villain of the tale, an evil sorceress. Why don't you ask around if anyone here is interested? Okay. I will ask Amber. You're the big star, yeah? Is there much left to do to prepare? I need an evil sorceress. I'm flattered and a little offended at the same time, but sure, I'll give it my best shot. Okay.
Oh.
Found someone to play the sorceress. Now we'll need a young man to play the cursed knight. Can I count on you to cast the role as well? Sparrow? I heard you're going to be helping Petal with the casting process. Big responsibility. I need a cursed knight. Oh wow, really? I'm willing to try. As long as you're not expecting an amazing performance. Okay, cool. We've got my cursed knight.
Oh.
Seems all the roles have been cast. Lovely, just lovely. We only have a few short hours before the rest of the village arrives, so we must begin rehearsing right away. Don't be nervous now, let's begin. Can't believe I nearly missed that. Oops. Okay. Kind folks of Sugar Blossom Village, one and all, I would like to welcome you to a special performance. This year's Solstice Theatre.
Well.
Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a simple gardener. This gardener had a special talent for growing the sweetest and most fragrant flowers in the entire kingdom. She spent all day out in the fields with her trusty watering can. And everywhere she watered, beautiful flowers would spring up, filling the air with the most lovely scent you can imagine. On one such day, she was set upon by a most peculiar visitor. A small fairy floated into her garden, a delightful winged creature, said to possess the magic of foresight. Good piano playing, Cole. Thank you to Cole and all of our amazing actors. You did such a... Where's the rest of it? I wanted to hear the rest of the story. Huh. you did such a lovely job, and Cole and all the other actors as well. I'm so happy the Solstice Theatre went off without a hitch. Good job, I'm such a good actress, right? Petal actually chose that story out of one of my fairy tale books. It's a really beautiful tale with an inspirational lesson that we didn't even get to see. I'm off home. I'm going to be like a hermit for the next week, okay? And the first week of spring. Hey, Paxel!
Hey.
Greetings, Sheila. It feels so good to be back in Sugar Blossom Village. You seem to be doing quite well with this old farm. Barley tells me you shot 300 crops and earned a total of 20,268. Those are truly impressive numbers. I also wanted to talk to you about the New Year festival coming up tomorrow evening. The folks of Sugar Blossom traditionally call the Dawn Festival. Quite simply, it's a time to reflect on the year that's passed and think about everything we're thankful for in our lives. It's a fairly muted celebration, really. Many of the townsfolk make the journey to the overlook across the bay. You remember the one, don't you? It's where you first laid eyes on Sugar Blossom so long ago. I'll come and find you around 6 tomorrow and we can all walk there together. Make sure you wear something warm. Take care, Sheila. I hope to see you soon. Okay, Paxel, you're gonna come get me now. Come on. I look so cold. I know, yeah, but I've already explained. Sheila is Scottish. Oh, here we are. Are you ready, Sheila? All the townsfolk are gathering together to head to the overlook. So this will be quite cool. It's been almost a year since you last walked this path, Sheila. Do you remember the way to the overlook ahead? Oh, right, I've got to move. I didn't realise that. I was like, what's going on? I have to move. Me and Winston. Yeah, like it looked like a cut. It took me a second to twig to that because it looked like a cutscene. She lives there now. Yeah, that's my fate, to stand there forever. Am I there yet? Okay, it just lagged a little bit. Okay, I thought something was going to happen. Okay, so everyone's here. We can have a chat to everyone. What are you thankful for, Sheila? For me, it's the health of my wonderful parents. They both deserve a long, happy life. Sparrow, I'm thankful and still a little incredulous that my sister Silo is healthy enough to live in our village once again. You're not thankful for marrying me? I'm eternally thankful for my wife Mono. It's the obvious choice, sure, but I can't help it. Not a lot of folks could put up with me as a husband, day after day. Alex, I think you have, like, slight problems with your confidence there. I'm thankful for all the birds and beasts that live around Sugar Blossom Village. The fragile balance of nature is a constant source of inspiration for my music. What about you, Bryn? Easy answer for me. I'm grateful for all the friends I've grown closer to over the past year, including you, Sheila. Okay. What am I thankful for? The Midnight Tavern. It's not just a place of work for my family. It means more than that to us. And it's great to see townsfolk gather there regularly. Hunter, I'm grateful for the peace my Uncle Benjamin found in Sugar Blossom. He experienced a lot of hardships before coming here. I'm most thankful for my mother and the incredible example she provided for Bloom and I to follow the rest of our lives. I'm grateful for all the animals that made it through a long dark winter. I can't wait to open up the barn doors tomorrow morning and let them all out into the spring sunshine. Yeah. I'm thankful for my big sister Anna. She's pretty much the coolest sister in the world. As silly as it may sound, I'm the most thankful for little Ember. That lovable cat has been my companion through thick and thin. And mine. I suppose more than anything, I'm grateful to have found the village of Sugar Blossom. It offered my family a fresh start when we were most in need of one.
No.
Salmon, maybe? Or lily flowers? I don't know. I guess I'm pretty thankful for my father, too. Can you get back to me, Sheila? Typical river, that one. No matter how many trout or bream splash in the rivers, I'd be most thankful for the little fish standing next to me. Aww. Woof, woof.
Right.
My little Hayley has grown into such a strong and capable gal, it's hard giving any answer but that one.
Aww.
Every day I thank the stars for my family and the beautiful ranch we're able to run together. Today is no different. I'm afraid my answer is a rather cliched one. I'm most thankful for the general good health of all the fine folks of Sugar Blossom. I'm thankful for having folks like you willing to visit my shop and chat on a sunny afternoon. Life's a great deal more pleasant if you've got friendly faces to share it with. Amber. So many answers I could give. I suppose I'll play the hopeless romantic and say I'm most thankful for my sweetheart Cole. We've been through a lot together. Axel? Have you talked to everyone else? I love hearing what all the villagers are thankful for. Yes, I have. Does it look different from when you first saw it, Sheila? It's been a year since we stood here together on that fateful day. I know how hard you've worked for the sake of Sugar Blossom. I've seen it in all the changes the last year has brought about. More than that, I feel it in my heart. He's been speaking to the Hula brothers. You've done me proud, Sheila. Dear old Barley and Petal too. We're also appreciative of your efforts over this past year. Watching you restore Noah's farmhouse has eased some of the pain of his passing and given us hope for an even brighter future for precious Sugar Blossom Village. Not long now until sunrise. Let's brave the snow and welcome the world's dawn together. And that's the achievement 1 year ago. Haha, they've got a New Year celebration with fireworks. Oh. I don't think there's a time limit. I told you Sugar Blossom was a magical place when you first moved here. You see it now, don't you, Sheila? Ready to head back? You should probably get a few hours of sleep before what's sure to be a busy spring season. See? It just lets you... this is like... the first year is kind of like try and get as much done as you can. And then it's like free play after that, I think. Greetings once again. It is I, Chloe. I welcome you once again to this sacred glade. Three seasons ago I made you a promise. I told you that if you persevered through an entire year in Sugar Blossom Village, I would lend you my magic and stand with you at a new world's dawn. I'm filled with happiness to see you before me now, having kept that promise. It's been quite a year for you, hasn't it? An inspiring one, truly. My magic is yours, Sheila. Once you have won my remaining sisters to your side, we shall all gather together to show you the true meaning of our virtues. I shall return to you at that time, Sheila. I hope you continue to work hard for the sake of this village and for the good of the people who call it home. Fare thee well for a time. Okay, so we need to play a little bit through the spring until we can get married to... So I'm just going to keep rushing through a little bit until we can get married to Sparrow. That was lovely. That was such a sweet... Take some time and get any chores you need to do out of the way. I'll come and find you around noon to start getting ready. I'm so excited for the both of you. I'll see you in a few short hours, Sheila. That'll be like 2 minutes time because I'm going to feed the animals and then I'm going to pass time. Okay, now just don't mess this up, Sheila. Don't mess it up. Okay, I'm finally gonna get my wedding. I've been waiting for ages for this. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 50. Okay, so Seth should be coming to get me, I think. Hopefully it'll be like Paxel, wherever I am. Yep, there we go. Are you ready, Sheila? Don't be nervous, let's get to Maple Shrine. Am I going to just be wearing my purples? Or do I get a dress? Oh, I got a little dress. Oh, Sparrow looks so handsome. Oh, I love my dress. That's so pretty. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this celebration. Today we are happy to join Sparrow and Sheila together in a beautiful union of their love.
Ah.
Today, Sugar Blossom Village is celebrating a wedding. Yay! As is customary in our little town, you all have a chance to speak and share your feelings about this marriage. Who would like to begin? I'd like to say a few words if the lovely couple would have me. Oh, Paxel! Paxel, how wonderful! I apologise for arriving late. This is such an important day, there was no way I was going to miss it. When I first brought Sheila to this village, I'll admit, I was a little worried about how well she would fit in here. Sugar Blossom is such a small and delicate town. So seeing you up there getting married to such a handsome husband fills me with so much joy. Congratulations to both of you. May your lives be truly blessed together. Well said, Paxel. This village is truly lucky to have you both. Sugar Blossom will be your home for as long as you find happiness here. Ahem. Let me try to make it through without choking up. Oh, Maya Barley. You are both such wonderful young adults. I hope you're able to make memories together for several decades to come. It's been a blessing watching you fall in love these last few seasons. Cherish and take strength from one another. You're partners now against whatever life throws your way. Forgive me for these tears. They're happy ones, I promise. To be able to be back here in Sugar Blossom celebrating this incredible day with my brother and his beautiful bride. My heart is filled with so much joy I can hardly take it. I love you both so much and I'm so lucky to be a part of your lives. It's a beautiful new story you're beginning to write together. Savour every moment and it will be an incredible book someday. Annabelle, I'm so excited for you. I just know your lives together will be filled with laughter and love. What more could anyone ask for? Even if it's not always smooth sailing, the two of you can brave any storm if you stand against it together. Good fortune to you. You both look really happy together. I don't know very much about marriage, but that seems enough on its own. Your love is an inspiration to the whole village. Mind each other's backs and hold on to each other as tightly as you can. Here beneath the boughs of the sugar blossom trees, before the spirits of the harvest, shall the two of you become one in love. Sparrow, do you take Sheila as your chosen wife? Do you promise to love, cherish and honour her with every breath until your last? I do so promise. Sheila, do you take Sparrow as your chosen husband? Do you promise to love, cherish and honour him with every breath until your last? I do so promise. Then, as abbot of this village, with the power granted me by the blessed spirits of the harvest, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Turn and face your friends and family for the very first time as a married couple. Yay! Winston has a seat. Yeah. It's cute. And there we are. Married Sparrow in front of all your friends and family. And we're all having a party. And I'm in my wedding dress still. Running around in my wedding dress. Thank you very much for the 500 bits Maple Makeup. I didn't want to kind of ruin the wedding ceremony with shout outs and things, so I thought I'd just wait until after to say thank you very much. Yeah, so let's see what everyone's got to say. I'm so blessed to be part of your special day. I just know you and Sparrow are going to have a truly wonderful life together. Should we go speak to Sparrow? See how he's feeling? Can you believe it, Sheila? We're married. This all seems like some incredible dream. My brother's worked so hard in his life and gone through many struggles, but seeing the way his eyes light up around you, you've made everything worth it. Thank you, Sheila. Aww. See what Paxel's got to say. Do you think I would miss such a special day for you and Sparrow? Not a chance. I feel privileged to get to host this fantastic celebration of your love. Have a great night and a wonderful life together, Sheila. Okay, I think I've spoken to as many people as I want to. Are you ready to head home, Sheila? Yes, I'm ready. We're going home together. It almost doesn't seem real. I'm your husband, and I'm moving into this amazing home with you here in Willow Creek. It's like everything I dreamed of, the wedding itself and the life we're going to have together, but somehow even more amazing. More amazing because I never could have imagined someone like you coming into my life and making my heart feel the way it does tonight. I feel like I'm soaring through the clouds, and I'm probably rambling, but I don't even care. I just married the girl of my dreams in front of all the people I love. Worth the wait. Certain things will stay the same, of course. I'm still going to work at the bakery and keep the place running every day. But this is my home now, and you, Sheila, starting today, we're a family. Aww. Should we head inside, my dear wife? Yes. I just realised I've never been in here before. It's so cosy. This will definitely work for me. I'm also just realising how tired I am. Who knew getting married was so exhausting? I feel like I've been on my feet all day. But I'm not quite ready to sleep yet. I'm not quite ready for this perfect night to be over. Aww. Love shines. Got loads of achievements now. Awaken once again with love. It is I, Freya. Do you remember my promise, sweet one? I tasked you with discovering true love in this village. Love is an incredible, fascinating thing. A constant flame that can both warm our hearts and burn us with searing pain if we're not careful. It's life's simplest, truest emotion. It's also its most difficult to understand. When you share true love with another soul, the entire world changes. Every sight and smell, every sound and sensation, everything you do and feel is first filtered through that love. It's an intense promise. By wedding Sparrow, you've proven to me that you understand this promise, that true love is something pure and worthy of your entire self. My magic and my gratitude are yours. When you stand on the eve of a new world's dawn and my sister Chloe resolves that your efforts have been enough, I shall stand beside you. Love true, She-Lab, until that dawn comes. Ooh! I don't think we're needing to worry. No. this is interesting. This is why I wanted to give it a couple of days. Sometimes it does take a couple of days. Where did he go? Whoa! Hey, Chloe! Is that the prince? Oh, yeah. Welcome again to my quiet domain. I greet you warmly as ever, my young friend. It is with an elevated heart that I visit you this day, full of wonder and joy at the virtues you have shown, and I do not come alone. We 5 sisters, we feral shades, we could not imagine all you would bring to our precious village, yet here you stand, having persevered a full year, having toiled long hours in the soil and fully embraced a true respect for nature, having displayed admirable generosity and a will to serve the communal good, having found and nurtured the spirit of true love, the devotion of your whole being to another, and having forged bonds of friendship that will stand beyond any tests of time or trial. These virtues you have shown are the wondrous triumphs, ones that must not be lost to the relentless passage of seasons. Keep them close to your heart, and ever in the workings of your hands. If they fade from your thoughts, our powers will fade with them, until my sisters and I are naught but gentle whispers on the breeze, and Sugar Blossom a village without our magical protection. Treasure these blessings we share, young friend. As the sun rises this morning, a shining new dawn breaks over these lands, over the quiet depths of the bay, and the stillness of the wooded hills. Today, True Spirit returns to Sugar Blossom Village. All thanks to you. Lots of very shiny lights. Noah's Legacy unlocked. So the very, very, very last thing that I want to see is the last people to show up in the village. So I will just be carrying on until they're there. And that will be the end of the stream at that point. This has been quite a... there's been bits that have been really good and bits that have been really like... There's been loads of downtime and then suddenly loads of interesting things have happened all at once. It's kind of interesting. And El Young, thank you very much for the host. Right. It's the Silver Stallion Dash today, so I won't be getting any kind of things happening today, unfortunately, but I expect there might be something happening tomorrow. I have no interest in that festival whatsoever because it's just to get the horse. I have the horse, so there's no reason to do it again. But I just want to see who those last people... It's a tailor. There is a tailor that will be moving in. Hello, husband Sparrow. Willow Creek is an absolutely beautiful place to live. That waterfall is something else. It feels like the perfect home for us. It's because it is. Here we go, Dimitri. Sheila, I have some amazing news to share. Our tailor friend Trixie and her niece Ellie have returned to Sugar Blossom. How exciting! The two of them just arrived and everyone's gathering at Primrose Plaza to welcome them back to town. Come on, let's go. This is the last bit. We're so pleased to welcome Bellatrix and young Ellie back to their old home here in Sugar Blossom Village. You both have grown so much since we last saw you. It feels completely unreal to be back here in the best way possible. What do you think, Elle? Happy to be home? It sure beats the big dumb city. Are we really going to stay here for good this time? Oh, she's so cute. We definitely are. Look at all these beautiful faces that come to welcome us home. Why would we want to leave? What were you expecting, dear? Of course we would all want to see you again, right away. Yes, yes, don't keep us from... Sorry, don't let us keep you from getting settled in, though. I'm sure you have all sorts of things to unpack. You know me, it'll probably take some time to get everything settled, but I'm excited to get right to it. Hey stranger, hold up a minute. It's Sheila, right? Some of the others were telling me about you. This may sound odd, but can I share a story? Ellie's parents, my sister and her husband, died in an accident when she was just a baby. Even though I was only a teenager, I took on the responsibility of caring for her. I was young and stupid, and the part of the big city where I lived was not the best place to raise a kid. Eventually, I decided it would be best to move somewhere smaller, safer. That's where Sugar Blossom comes in. My friend Paxel helped us move here and open up a tailor shop in town. It was the perfect home to settle down and grow up in. But well, it didn't last very long. I worked as hard as I could to keep the shop afloat, but I started running out of materials. The flax and cotton plants that were so plentiful when we first moved in started to fail. Without their fibres, I wasn't able to make clothes, and we were forced to move back to the city. Don't look so sad, there's more to the story, or I wouldn't be here today. A few days ago, I had the craziest dream. Now, I don't usually take that sort of stuff very seriously, but this was different. This was a feral shade. Paxel told me all about them years ago, and something about their legend stuck with me all that time. I didn't doubt for a second that the spirit was honest and true. She told me to move back to Sugar Blossom. That something magical was happening here. Something about that dream filled me with such happiness and hope, I couldn't help believing every word right away. There's a reason I'm telling you this, Sheila. The feral shade spoke of somebody who had come to this village, somebody who was working to restore its life and spirit. As soon as I laid eyes on you, I know who it had to be. Just look at what you've accomplished here in such a short amount of time. I guess I'd just like to say thank you. Whatever magic you're working is over my head, but it's making a difference to me and Ellie. It's made all the difference in the world. Make sure to come by the tailor shop over in West Village. It shouldn't take us too long to get things up and running again. Two more villagers return to Sugar Blossom. And with that, that was the very last thing that I wanted to do before ending the stream and saying goodbye to Sugar Blossom Village. So I hope you all really enjoyed this action-packed stream with a wedding to Paxel, no, a wedding to Sparrow. We've got 2 new people that moved in. We completed the Feral Shade quest. And I feel that we've done pretty much everything that we can do here. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll be back for the next stream. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.